matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first. And what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
There's the lob to Brown.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Morant against Smart. Morant passes to Adams. Brooks dishes to Morant. Back to Brooks. 6 to shoot. Morant with it. Williams picks him up. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Endorse this Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
Now here's Morant. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
The three from Tatum, and it's Morant with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. He kicks to Adams. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson passes to Bain. Lets it go with the 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now here's Tatum. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, here's Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make plays.
Both free throws good from Morant.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Tatum with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Bain finds Jackson. Brooks outside. Back to Bain. Fires the 3. Rebound Boston.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, GA? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spots. So valuable.
Now here's Morant. And taken away by Brown. Tatum down low. Jackson on him. That one doesn't drop.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Smart passes to Brown. It's stolen by Adams. Jackson with it. Williams picks him up, and Jackson gets it to go.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
There's the lob to Jackson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game. And that one falls for Tatum.
What I love about Jason Tatum, guys, he's already an all-star. But that desire, that hunger, that thirst to be great remains with this guy, and he continues to improve.
Morant with a wide-open look. No good with the triple. Gets it off. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Memphis, looking at a 13.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Driving the lane, and he goes big with the dunk right over Al Horford.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. And finished off by Williams.
What I really love about this kid, Williams is he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
And Morant throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And it's Williams with the jam.
How about Jason Tatum with a little pocket pass in the pick and roll? That's nice.
Smart against Morant. And there's the drive. And finished off by Morant.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Tatum. Adams, some nice D. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Right side, Jackson. Outside, Bain. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Now Brown, following the miss by Robert Williams from deep. Morant looking around. And they double up Morant. Hit some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Jackson's got 6.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Smart kicks to Tatum. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the dunk by Tatum.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And then Morant ramps it in.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the game.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation.
There's the pass to Bain. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul. Now here's Morant. 17 points in the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Adams. Green comes in for Brooks. Conchar's checked in for Bain. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
Well, consistent catch-and-shoot opportunities will be available for Jason Tatum, and he makes good on it.
Pass to Conchar. He feeds it to Green. Can't connect from short range. Celtics trail by 16. In the corner, Smart with it. Back to Brown. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. Green deciding where to go with it. Sinks the three-pointer. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, you see the confidence from Danny Green. So awesome at stopping and popping.
John Morant has been... And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
On the court for the Celtics, we've got White. Gallinari is out there with Williams. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Jackson. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Here's Conchar. The shot that time, not on target. And it's Boston the other way. Here's White. Plays it up and banks it in. White's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Celtics. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Here's Jones. No points in the game yet for him. Outside for Jackson. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Cornette.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Gallinari. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
Well, some contact there on the shot, but Danilo Gallinari, much improved upper body strength, maintains his focus. Nicely done.
Now here's Jones. Green, the pass to Conchar. Back to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. Misses off the right iron.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Conchar. Over in the corner, Green. Outside, Jones. Shoots it. They grab their own miss. Jackson with the clock winding down.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Outside Williams. Shot on the wing. Second chance shot. He lays it in.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Jones drives in. Green, the pass to Concho. Jackson with the screen. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Launches it. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Jones with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to Concho. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Brogdon against Jones. Gallinari has screen on Jones. Gallinari outside. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Grizzlies making a switch here. Out to White. Great tee that time from Green. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Here's Conchar. The three ball. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got 4 rebounds in this game. Williams inside, defended by Jones. Bank shot, no good. Cornette passes to Williams. It's White on the wing. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Now the pass to Concho. Jones against Brogdon. They kick it out to Green. Takes the 3. Cans it from downtown. Green's got 6.
Well, this guy is a lethal distance shooter. Danny Green lights out.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Here's Cornette. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Conchar. From deep. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Green. Clark is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Conchar in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Williams. Lays it up off the glass.
Danilo Gallinari very content to find his teammates.
Now Jones. Here he goes. Beyond the arc. Drills it from outside. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
White, good.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Now here's Jones. Clark outside. Pass to Concho. On the wing, Green. Outside, Jones. From downtown, good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Floats it up for Williams. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Green dishes to Jones. He's off on that one.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Yeah, easy call.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. And a new group in for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Horford comes in for Gallinari. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Grant Williams. And Smart subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. And the dunk by Tatum.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
Smart against Morant. Jackson has the open look. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Tatum against Brooks. Outside, Horford. Back to Tatum. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The open shot by Tatum. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Just tremendous confidence from Jason Tatum. This guy understands I am a scorer even at the most elite level.
Smart against Morant. Outside for Jackson. And another miss by Memphis.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Horford finds Smart. They get it again. Outside Tatum. Stolen by Brooks. And stolen by Horford. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
There's Morant after the basket by Boston. Outside for Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Bane inside the three-point line. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Memphis.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the bucket by the Celtics. Outside for Jackson. Up again, and it's Adams on the follow.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have
And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the one.
Incredible balance on that take. You gotta respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Here's Brown. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Here's Russell. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. On the wing, Tatum. It's Smart on the wing. Back to Tatum. Lets it go. And he hits the jumper.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Outside Russell. Edwards for three. They get it back. Here's Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
And the stifle tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior. Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Boston with the ball. Following the score by Minnesota. Hits the trifecta. Tatum's got 5 points.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increased the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work.
Now here's Russell. Very pretty alley-oop.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Here's Brown. Horford outside. The shot, no good. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Russell with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. They get it again. Edwards can't hit. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Horford passes to Tatum. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now here's Russell. Inside. Horford with a steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Tatum passes to Horford. The kick out to Williams. Smart for three. Russell with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Gobert finds Russell. Edwards for three. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Wide open. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Tatum. 7 points in the game.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Pass to Prince. Back to Russell. 1:11 left in the opening quarter. Towns can't get it to go.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Here's Smart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Outside, Williams. Horford against Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Brown inside. Can't get it to drop. And Minnesota will come the other way. Russell with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. And stolen by Brown. Outside, Williams. Edwards against Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. Showing off his dunking ability right there.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Russell, the pass to Towns. There's the triple. Offensive board. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, good effort that time from Towns on the offensive board, ensuring that his team is able to end that possession with points.
Here's Brown, plenty of space. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the... And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Now here's Russell. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. In transition, here they come.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And Edwards slams it in.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Now here's Edwards. Russell finds Edwards. And he can't get that one. And Boston going the other way now. Tatum way outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Russell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Clark, it's getting harder to find players' true positions. We've got bigs who bring the ball up the court. We got guards who defend at the post.
Yeah, it's a very different kind of a game. Actually, we hear this phrase positionless basketball all the time, B.A., but the skill level of players is so vast now. I mean, everybody handles the ball, wings and bigs, and you mix and match skills across the court and at every position. So a lot of diversity in the skill set of players in today's game.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting the rock well at 46%. Pass to Gobert. To the middle. Here's Prince. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Brown against Edwards. Brown can't hit.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Right wing. Here's Prince. He can't hit that time. Tatum with some nice D. Smart passes to Williams. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Russell with the ball. And he's going for the oop here. And Edwards slams it in.
I can't emphasize enough what reading is all about. That's seeing the game in front of you, another way to put it. Russell making a great choice for the assist there.
The drive by Smart. Horford outside. Outside Tatum. Clock at 6. Driving it. Oh, nice! Oh, big finish! Man!
Jason Tatum has so many different ways he can score, showing us a little solo spurt ability right there.
Russell against Smart. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Now here's Towns. Pass to Gobert. Over Williams. Gobert no good.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And it's Tatum missing. For Minnesota, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Towns. The three. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Towns has got 9 points.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
Buries it from 3. And the Celtics lead by 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Russell. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Brown finds Tatum. Off target with the 3. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is so physically developed already. Just brushes off the contact there. Really strong drive by Edwards.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And, you know, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. You can't let him roam free like that.
And here's Russell. Outside Edwards. From downtown. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. Into the lane. And finished off by Tatum.
Really hard to slow Tatum down on his drive because he's relentless. I mean, he's going to finish whether somebody's in his way.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the floor for Boston, Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in it to 1. Here's Rivers. And stolen by Williams. Brown passes to Tatum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry, and he's deeply invested in the team's success.
The Celtics making a switch here. Cornette's checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Horford. White, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Smart.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
White, and he banks in the layup. White's got his first 2 points.
Boy, Brogdon has such outstanding vision as a playmaker. Easily spots the wide open man there.
With the step back, and the whistle blows, it's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Back to Rivers. Pass to Reed. Not going to go that time. And Boston going the other way now. You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reid did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
Pass to Reed. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside White. That one's good for 2. White's got 6 points in the quarter.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Rivers, guarded by Brogdon. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, a smart, savvy, talented vet like Austin Rivers is a real get for any team. I mean, he knows how to make the most of his minutes. He accepts and understands his role, and he really just focuses on delivering for his team.
Where do you think Austin Rivers developed that selflessness, Clark?
Well, I think it starts with the DNA. I mean, his dad, Doc Rivers, was a selfless, outstanding player and one of the outstanding coaches in the game today, so that's part of it. But he's also had experience playing on different teams, sitting on different benches. I think you get to realize what your strengths and weaknesses are and how you can add value to a team.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
2 minutes.
Here's Tatum. And it's Noel with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Pass to Rivers. Tries to snap the cold streak. And it's good on the layup. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Brogdon. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Tatum with it. McDaniels covering. Tatum inside. Working on McDaniels. Tatum passes to Brogdon. The kick to Tatum. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Williams is checked in for Boston.
Checking in for the Celtics, Grant Williams.
The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. And he's going for the lob. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. To the paint. Ball stolen. Anderson drives. Shoots over Gallinari. And that one good.
It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Outside Brogdon. Banked it in off the glass. Brogdon's got his first points in this one.
You know, Malcolm Brogdon is not the biggest guy, but that does not stop him from being aggressive and assertive inside.
Here's Rivers. Pass to Reed. And it's Cornette with a rebound. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. To the inside. Right side White. Back to Gallinari. Fires from 14. The shot that time not on target. Reed for 3.
Boy, a quick defender like White who's aggressive and strong, man, that's a nightmare for you if you're on offense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Trailing by 13. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Smart outside. And that one is hammered home.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
Tatum inside, defended by Gobert. Horford passes to Tatum. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
And so Tatum nails both of them. Minnesota shooting just 38% for this game so far. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Here's Prince. Now here's Towns. Shot clock at 6. Down low. It's stolen by Smart. And here's Brown for 3. Unable to get that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. The 3 from Russell. Rebounded by the Celtics.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
The Celtics shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Outside, Brown. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
The Celtics have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Brown with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Horford for 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
You know, it's been a nice evolution to see the three-point shot become a consistent part of what Horford brings to his team.
Outside Edwards. A shot to stop the run. Again, the miss by Edwards. For Boston, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Smart passes to Tatum. Now Brown. Over Edwards. Brown can't hit.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now.
2 minutes.
Russell to pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Russell against Smart. Out to Horford. Outside Tatum. Top of the key. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Prince can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out, executed their game plan, and what a huge win for the Celtics.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jason Tatum.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Gobert passes to Towns. Fires from deep. He can't get that one to fall.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Brown. Tries to break his ice. And Edwards slams it in.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
Here's Brown. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Prince from behind the arc. The rebound, Celtics. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Back to Smart. Leaps for it. Tatum from long range. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked.
floor for the visiting Boston's.
Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in the point guard.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Shoots from the high post. Boston grabs the miss.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Here's Williams. Celtics passing it around. Tatum passes to Williams. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And the Cavaliers with possession. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Now Tatum following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Outside Tatum. Allen with the rebound. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Garland kicks to LeVert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. The pass to LeVert. Lock at 6. Garland surveying the D. Allen. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Up top, Tatum. LeVert defending. Count it. Good. Tatum's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And Mobley throws it down.
And it's not just all of his physical ability, it's his hands. He has amazing hands, catches everything, never a wasted motion.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Now here's Brown. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Mitchell against Brown. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Smart, wide open, he fires. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Garland against Smart. LeVert with the wide open look. Misses the 3. Celtics leading by 6. Brown the pass to Williams. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now, here's Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Mobley. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Brown against Mitchell. And Brown throws it down.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Garland against Smart. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dump.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
There's 25 seconds left here in the first quarter. Tatum looking around. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from mid-range.
Now, here's Mitchell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer off wide. It'll count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Boston Celtics in control with the And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them. Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Smart following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Smart. He's got 6. Pass to Brown. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Tatum. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he was all over him. You just can't get all tangled up like that.
Here's Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Celtics leading by 3. Smart deciding where to go with it. He feeds it to Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. 9 points for Jason Tatum.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Garland with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Tatum down low. LeVert defending. No one covering. And now it's an 8-point Celtic lead. Hey, Richard, last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins. And you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich, because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the coaching ranks, because he is so humble. He is so demanding, and you know what? He knows how to host a pretty good meal, too.
And you were a part of many of those, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of those meals. And look, we'll talk about the coaching a little later, but he knows how to do a really good meal.
Now Smart following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Smart finds Brown. Outside Tatum. Williams trying to break free, and Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. Garland with it. Looking to end the run, and it's blocked by Brown.
Terrific anticipation by Brown, managing to see the shot coming and get ahead of it.
Here's Tatum, and no good that time. Good D by Mobley. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Boston.
At the line for Cleveland.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Outside Garland. In the corner, it's Mobley. Back to Garland. Mitchell outside. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Boston. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
And the basket by Tatum. Tatum's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done that.
Garland finds Mitchell. Shoots over Brown. Taken away by Williams. LeVert against Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Now Garland. Passes to LeVert. 20 seconds left here in the second. Nailed from three-point land. LeVert's got his first 3 points of the game. Outside, Smart. There's the lob to Brown. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And that's something that should really get Brown going. Alley-oops like that, that really helped the momentum.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Over Smart. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He notched 8 points.
The Celtics, 30.
Let's hear it for the Jabberwocky.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Williams. White is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Cornette in at center. Offensive rebound. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. And the Celtics lead by 14.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Wade passes to Okoro. 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
Here's Brogdon. And contact on the... And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Rubio outside. Love outside. From outside the arc. Doesn't go that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Crosses over, and White slams it in.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Rubio against Brogdon. And the dunk by Love.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Brogdon looking it over. Pass to Cornette. And it's Wade with the rebound.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Poke loose. It's Brogdon on the wing. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Okoro dishes to Love, and he trims the lead to single digits.
That's good defense, but a better move by Love. He makes a lot of contested shots.
Brogdon outside. The pass to Cornette. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Here's Wade. Love outside. His three-pointers off the mark. Boston leading by 8. Driving in.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Brogdon against Rubio. Dishes it to Love. There's a good screen. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target. Love's got 7 points in the game.
There's not a lot that he can do, but stretch the floor is one of the things that Kevin Love is a specialist at.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the third. Brogdon finds Gallinari. A shot off that time, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And Gallinari throws it down.
Using his underrated athleticism, Gallinari can do damage above the rim.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Love right side. And the dunk by Love.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Celtics lead by 7. And we're coming right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Garland against Smart. Outside Garland. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. They've led by as many as 14 points. Tatum on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Here's Tatum. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
How about the balance from Tatum? Absorbing the contact. It just doesn't matter. He takes it like a champ.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute play. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Looking to end his career.
Oh, wow. Yes! And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Tatum against LeVert. And it's sent back by Allen.
Oh, and with that wingspan of Allen, you always have to be aware of where he is because he will block a shot from pretty much anywhere.
Outside Garland. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Horford kicks to Williams. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Brown outside. Rebound by Mitchell. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Garland the pass to Mobley. That drops and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 5 assists in the game. Smart against Garland. Left side, Smart. Tatum at the elbow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Love how Tatum commits to his shots. A foul won't stop him from getting an and one.
And so Tatum nails them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Garland. No good that time. Williams with the defensive effort. Boston leading by 10. Outside Tatum. Basket good. Tatum's got 23 points.
Over the years, Tatum has limited the amount of mid-range jumpers that he takes, but it is still a natural part of his game.
Garland dishes to Allen. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Driving to the basket. Basket counts.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Boston. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Right side, Smart. On the wing, Williams. Wide open look. And that one hits back iron.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Celtics leading by 7. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Tatum driving inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jared Allen.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
A multi-talented swingman. Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
Brown against Mitchell. And it's blocked by Brown. Outside Tatum. And now we've got the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And he is unable to get the second one. Cavaliers on offense. Mitchell passes to Garland. Takes it inside and stolen by Tatum. And an intentional foul right there.
His fourth, 15 foul.
First free throw is good.
Jason Tatum, 2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
Count it.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Teams in the penalty.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
At the line for 2.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Fate looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
Stolen by Garland. It's LeVert on the wing. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Stolen by Garland. From deep. He can't get that one. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A solid win. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
And looking at how these two teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
The speed of Tatum's drive makes it so tough to defend. You just don't get a chance to stop him.
Morant with it. Kicks it out to Jackson. 5 on the clock. From deep, Bane. And the three-pointer goes.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bane needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
Pass to Brown. Williams, a screen on Bane. Brown passes to Williams. No good that time.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play. If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Back to Bane. No luck on that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Tatum inside. Brooks defending. Back to Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
Having added so much strength, Tatum can take the contact and stay balanced.
Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
It's both from the stripe. Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Bane against Brown. Again, Boston.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Morant, the pass to Bane.
Second team foul.
Now Morant. Pass to Bane. Now Morant, defended by Smart. Shot clock at 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now here's Tatum. He has 7. Up and over Brooks. Tatum can't hit. Memphis trailing here. Morant, the pass to Bane. Off the mark there with a 3. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Brown against Bane. Smart for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside for Morant. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Outside Bane. Fires from the wing. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Well, the Celtics shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first. Throws it up high, and the lob disrupted. Not to be. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Brooks, the pass to Morant. No good there. And Boston going the other way now. Tatum inside, guarded by Bane. Tatum can't hit.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Putting some extra juice on that tomahawk, fellas. No one is going to stop that.
Man, when he's coming in with that level of force, that's just too much right there. To the inside, trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Bane, the pass to Brooks. Tipped away. It's stolen by Smart. Tie game in Boston. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
On the court for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. They get the rebound. Back to Brooks. Morant with it. Picked up by Tatum. Jackson outside. 6 to shoot. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Boston on offense. Tatum inside. Pounded by Morant. And he comes up with a bucket. Tatum's got 9 points.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Smart passes to Horford. Outside, Brown. And stolen by Bane. To the wing, right side. Here's Morant. He has 6. Outside for Brooks. 4-3. And he buries his first look.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Morant against Smart. The kick to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Now here's Tatum. Defense right on him. Kept alive. Smart outside. Pass to Brown. And stolen by Morant. And they say to win big, sometimes you have to sacrifice. Tell us exactly what that means, though, in basketball terms, man.
What it means, B.A., as a player, you might have to accept a more defined role. Most players grew up as the best player on their team. When you're on a contending team, sometimes you have to just star in your role.
Brown can't hit. Memphis leading. Bane finds Adams. Back to Bane. Outside Morant. There's the 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Morant, such a quick thinker. He doesn't hesitate on the catch and shoot.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Brown. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And both free throws good for Brown.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line. There's
a minute 54 left to play in the second quarter. Outside for Brooks. Let's go with a three. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
You get the feeling that Brooks will get better and better with this shot. He's obviously working on it.
Here's Brown. The shot comes out. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Jackson, the pass to Morant. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
With the slam! As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And here's Tatum. 9 points in the game. Oh, can't answer back with his own dunk. Bain against Brown. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Outside Bain. Outside for Brooks. Clock at 6. Outside Morant. Takes the three. Horford pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
On the wing, Tatum. Brooks defending. Here's Horford. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The value of a big man with Horford's quickness can't be overstated. He takes full advantage of the rebound opportunity.
Morant against Smart. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Brown. And so it's Memphis with a 9-point.
With the score, the Celtics 15, the Grizzlies 24.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. 4 on the clock. Here's Aldama. Misses a 3. Boston trailing. Left side Tatum. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Outside Brogdon. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Conchar. Pass to Aldama. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Just 5 to shoot. Conchar can't hit.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Brogdon, the pass to White. Going inside. He got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And the Celtics in possession here. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Outside Gallinari. 4 on the clock. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
Jones drives in. Pass to Aldama. Fires the 3. And again, Memphis no good. The Celtics shooting around 35% from the field so far. And Gallinari throws it down.
Even though he does a lot of spot-up shooting, Gallinari can put the ball on the floor and create for himself.
Here's Aldama. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Jones against Brogdon. Hangs in the air, and it's good on the lay-in. Brogdon's got his first bucket in this one.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
Pass to Aldama. The three is up. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Spacing and ball movement. We hear coaches talk about those two elements all the time.
Jones against Brogdon. Uses the glass on the layup. Brogdon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Pass to Aldama. Lets the three fly. Sinks it from distance. 9 points in the game.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Knocks down the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Over to the wing. Williams with it. He's picked up by Jones. Pass to Williams. Here's Conchar. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside White. Here's Cornette. Oh, they pick off the pass. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Brogdon, the pass to Williams. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Aldama. Williams defending. Williams. It's good. Williams has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Outside for Brogdon. Gallinari with a screen on Jones. Now here's White. He's guarded closely. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Memphis has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Outside Jones from deep. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in control with... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Grizzlies, Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the one. Oh, there's the alley! And the dunk by Jackson.
So active inside, and with that big frame, Jackson has no trouble finishing through contact.
And so they foul intentionally. And some changes here for the Celtics.
Substitution on the court.
Tatum with it. It's deflected.
On the block shot, Dillon won't beat you with length, but he does have good lift off the floor.
And it's Morant missing.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Now Morant. Morant with the slam.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Kicks it out to Smart. The shot won't fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Adams, the pass to Morant. Six on the shot clock. Jackson against Horford. This one for three. And it's Jaren Jackson Jr. with the three. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
Want to impress scouts? Stand 6'11" and hit the three with consistency. Jackson has such a bright future.
Tatum can't hit. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter to the middle. Brown with the steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Tatum inside, guarded by Bane. A nice shot by Tatum.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
Now here's Morant. Brooks finds Morant. Shot clock at 6. The three from Bane. Outside for Morant. Three-pointer. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Here's Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Morant against Smart. Back to Bane. Outside for Morant. Pass to Brooks. Tatum with a steal.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Grizzlies.
Look out! I told you to look out!
That is out of my league.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
It takes precision timing for sure. Brown drives in.
And the defense didn't even see Brown coming, driving in hard and making a statement.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Morant. Bane finds Morant. Shot clock at 5. And they get it back. Back to Bane. Pass to Morant. Tries again. And too long on the shot. Left side Tatum. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks it out to Smart. Outside Brown. Three-pointer. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Here's Morant. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close.
Oh, say does that.
We've got a terrific low post matchup tonight, Doris. Two of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. To the middle, here's Williams. The kick out to Tatum. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Boston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Here's Edwards, drives to the hoop, and Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And Russell gets it to go.
Arguably the most dangerous weapon in D'Angelo Russell's arsenal. This guy is a problem for the defense.
Brown feeling it out a bit. And then jammed down as it goes right over Anthony Edwards.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Russell. And he drives in. And Gobert kicks to Russell. No good on the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The 3 from Tatum. Good on the triple.
Well, Jason Tatum always working to expand his range. He might as well be in the next county.
Russell against Smart. Back to Russell. Prince outside. Out to Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Boy, this guy's such an instinctive passer. D'Angelo Russell could average double-digit assists if he wanted to.
Now here's Smart. Over in the corner, Williams. He's looking for Russell and finds him. Here's Edwards to the lane.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
Tatum looking around. It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves leading by 6. Prince finds Towns. And the shot goes down. Towns has got 5 now.
I'll tell you, so many different aspects to his offensive arsenal. Towns flashing solid handle ability.
Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Russell with it. To the paint. Here's Prince. Gobert in the corner. Towns wide open. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Smart. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Well, how smart is Marcus Smart using his body? He's such a physical guard, seeks out contact. Nice.
No good on the second free throw. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. 6-point game. A putback, and Edwards is right there. He has 6.
You see the kind of power that Anthony Edwards can play with. This guy, the board, the finish, yes, sir.
Williams, a screen on Prince. At the top of the key, Williams. Outside Tatum from deep three-point range. The offensive rebound. Timberwolves leading by 8. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Russell from deep three-point territory. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Timberwolves lead by 12. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. And it's sent back by Russell.
Well, that's the energy and effort that D'Angelo Russell brings on the defensive end. This guy has got the ability to be a factor there.
Tatum, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Russell with a wide open look. Here's Prince. Back to Gobert. Towns for 3. Tries yet again. And it's finished off inside by Gobert. Gobert's got his first 2 points.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Williams, a screen on Prince. Tatum, that's for 2. Tatum with another miss.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Kicks it out to Prince. Back to Gobert. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Gobert's got the lead up to 14 now for the Timberwolves. Brown outside. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. Brown's got 5 points so far. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
To the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Russell from long range. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Goes up on the wing. Tatum's shot is off.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Edwards, that's good.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Come on, box it out, man.
Brown outside. Fires the 3. And that one is off. And Minnesota now the other way. Right side, Edwards. Prince outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Towns. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
You know, I think the fact that he played on the perimeter in high school has to move inside at Kentucky. Now the skill set for Towns, it's the best of both worlds.
Smart passes to Tatum. The Celtics need to get a shot off, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Minnesota with it. Pass to Edwards, and stolen by Horford. Tatum down low, guarded by Prince. Tatum no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
56 seconds left in the second quarter. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Russell with the three. Drops in the tray. Russell's got 9.
Well, tremendous job on the pull-up jumper, right? D'Angelo Russell taking advantage of what the defense gives him.
There's the lob to Brown. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Boy, you get a real glimpse of the explosiveness of Jaylen Brown. What a big-time finish.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Passes it to Prince. It's Edwards on the wing. Prince finds Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Brown outside. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
And so a pretty lopsided game to the first half. Okay, David, much appreciated.
Resulting 19. The Timberwolves 38.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. We've got Naz Reid. McDaniels is out there with Anderson. And it's Rivers. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard position. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Here's Brogdon. The shot, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's McDaniels. Count that one. McDaniels got the first basket of the third quarter for the Timberwolves.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Brogdon right side. Out to White. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. Back to White. The kick out to Williams. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Minnesota leading by 21. Here's Noel. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Anderson up top. No one near him. And Jaylen Noel picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for Boston. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. But that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Minnesota's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
A nice shot by Rivers.
Well, if you are a modern NBA shooting guard, you have got to be able to shoot with range, and Austin Rivers knocks it down.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Reed, great positioning on the putback. Reed's got his second basket of the game.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Here's Cornette, and he banks in the layup.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Rivers against Brogdon, and there's the pass to Noel. This one for 3. Rivers can't get it to go. The Celtics have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. And it's White missing.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's Rivers. Stolen. Pass to Cornette. Dishes it to Gallinari. And the layup's good off the glass.
Confidence and composure in the paint. Danilo Gallinari from inside.
1:07 left in the third. Here's Rivers. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Pass to Reed. Shot from the wing. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Reed's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. The Timberwolves have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Anderson. And the wing jumper offline. Boston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And that one's good, Brogdon.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
Now here's Rivers. There's the screen. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And so it's Minnesota finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Minnesota shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. Here's Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. And it's 9 points for Jaylen Brown.
Boy, what a score right there. Jaylen Brown able to absorb the hit, still make the shot. This guy is a big-time talent.
There's Russell with the 3. That shot, no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. On the wing, Brown. Plenty of space. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Brown showing off that delicate touch, becoming much more reliable with his jumper the longer he plays in the NBA.
Russell dishes to Gobert. Rebound by Williams. Celtics trail by 20. Here's Horford. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Russell from long range. Rebound Boston. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. He gets that one.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Here's Russell. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Brown wide open. He fires. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Brown's got 6 here in this quarter.
When Jaylen Brown is feeling it, I think you've got to feed him because you want his confidence to grow as that skilled scorer you hope he will be.
Lobbed up there for Edwards. Williams with the steal. Brown with it. Picked up by Edwards. Brown kicks to Smart. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Russell passes to Prince, and the layup is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Celtics.
Outside Tatum. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some.
Just tremendous understanding and fundamental basketball by Jason Tatum in pick-and-roll action. Beautiful.
Outside, Towns. Edwards against Brown. Edwards can't hit. Here's Boston now. They've got a 13-2 run going. Here's Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Minnesota leading by 13. Edwards passes to Towns. 16 feet away. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. There's Brown with the 3. That shot misses. And Minnesota now the other way. Edwards inside. Brown's there. Here's Towns. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Horford.
Well, beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
1:02 left in the 4th quarter.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for D'Angelo Russell.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
And Tatum launches it from deep. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got it back down to single digits for the Celtics. And so Edwards will bring it up from it. Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
Woo.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
And here's Russell. And so the Timberwolves take the win. A narrow win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
A matchup of two of the league's top centers tonight, RJ. These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor. They can pass. You can run your offense through them. They can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. Here are the five for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position.
That reach from Allen, let's just say it's tremendous.
Count it. Good.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now here's Tatum. Jacks up a three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You look at Tatum now running the pick and roll. He's calm and his moves are so concise. He's just definitive with everything he does.
Smart against Garland. Allen a screen. The three from Mitchell. Williams grabs the board.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Tatum passes to Brown. Stolen by Mobley. Pass to LeVert. Mobley outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mobley's got his second basket of the game.
Look, even against contact, even if you try and be physical with him, Mobley, this man just stays strong and gets it to go.
Here's Tatum. Cavaliers with a rebound.
Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Now here's LeVert. Garland for three. The shot no good. The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far. Horford passes to Brown. The three is up. Knocks it down from distance. And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points.
Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
Bring it out the hammer!
Now that's how you finish.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
LeVert goes against Tatum. Horford, a screen on LeVert. Tatum's got room. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
From deep, Mitchell nails it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 5 points.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Smart with the ball. Now LeVert defending. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's a minute 40 left in the first. Tatum against LeVert. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
The length of Allen, yeah, that's problematic for a lot of shooters. And this man knows how to distract them.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Outside for LeVert. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 9 left in the first quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Allen.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
Williams in the post. He's checked by LeVert. Williams' shot is good. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Smart against Garland. Left side, Mitchell. Out to Garland. It's LeVert on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And he misses his first shot. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum inside. He's against Allen. Outside, Brown. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Outside Garland. And he lobs it up, and Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Celtics. They're up by 1. And there's some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. That free throw, no good. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Boston on offense. Here's Tatum, and he drains the quick shot. Tatum's got 7.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Outside for LeVert. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Allen has to be in the conversation for the best roll man in the league right now. Look, he sets solid screens, and then he's an efficient finisher down low.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
And that's something that should really get Brown going. Alley-oops like that, that really helped the momentum.
Garland for 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
LeVert passes to Mobley, and the bucket is good. Give him 8.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
Outside, Brown. Williams finds Brown. There's the drive. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Outside Garland. Outside for Mitchell. From deep three-point range. That shot missing. And it's Boston the other way. It's Brown on the wing. Horford outside. On the wing, Tatum. He's checked by LeVert. Tatum passes to Smart. Nice move. And he lays it in. And now a 6-point Boston lead.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside Garland. Outside Mitchell. Garland against Smart. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for LeVert. For 3, Allen. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
LeVert goes against Tatum. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mitchell with the ball. He's got 5. Allen with a screen on Smart. Back to Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Tatum against LeVert. Tatum inside. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. The Celtics have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Tatum driving to the basket. Oh, misses the dunk. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Mitchell misses. Boston shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Tatum way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here's LeVert for 3. Smart grabs a miss. Right side Brown over Mobley, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Mitchell.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
And he drops the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Outside Mitchell. 3 seconds left. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
It's stolen by Smart, and the first half comes to a conclusion in a game.
The Cavaliers 20.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. They've got Robin Lopez. Ricky Rubio is out there with Okoro. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Wade in at the 3.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
Cleveland calls timeout. White, he's checked in for Brown. The Cavs trailing. Rubio up top, guarded by Brogdon. Lopez in the post, outside Love. Five on the clock. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Gallinari. Now here's White. He's covered closely. The kick out to Williams. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Rubio up top, guarded by Brogdon. Pass to Okoro. Back to Rubio. Here's Wade. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Three-pointer, no good. The Celtics with the lead. White on the wing. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Drives to the hoop. Outside Gallinari. Just 4 to shoot. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Rubio passes to Love. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
The big body of Love coming in handy there.
Rubio against Brogdon. Pass to Williams. Beyond the arc. That shot, no good. The Cavaliers go the other way with it.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable. And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. There's a screen. Brogdon from outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter.
You can tell Brogdon is a savvy shooter, getting it off and getting the foul call.
And that one falls for Brogdon. And so Brogdon nails both of them.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And here's Rubio. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The three from Okoro. The rebound, Celtics. White for three. Doesn't go that time. The Cavaliers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. For the lead. No luck on that one.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
First personal foul.
And that one misses.
At the line, Danilo Gallinari. At the line.
The Celtics have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Brogdon with the bucket.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
Rubio against Brogdon. And there's a 3-second violation. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Leans. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets. People were worried that this would slow the action.
The previous play is under review.
Calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll...
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Outside Mitchell. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Chalk up 2 there. Brogdon's got 8.
Well, Brogdon was not messing around there. The defense is right up on him, and he still finds the finish.
Now Garland. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
You love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
3/4 of play and a close one here. It's the Celtics. They're up by 3. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point guard. That's the Boston 5. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Brown with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Tatum can't hit.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you. He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Tatum. And he drops it in from the low post.
Once Tatum's around the contact, it's over. A little room, just a little, is all that's needed for him to score.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. It's stolen by Smart. It's Brown on the wing. He's checked by LeVert. On the wing, Tatum. They double-team Tatum. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
Outside Mitchell. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. And he can't jam it through. The Celtics have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Smart finds Brown. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. LeVert passes to Mobley. Outside Garland. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 8 rebounds in the game. Tatum against Mitchell. Tatum inside. Kicks it out to Smart. Clock at 4. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Smart play by Tatum. Using the fake to get the contact, get to the line, a little easy too.
And so Tatum nails both of them. The Cavs trailing. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Garland, no good. And the Celtics shooting 40% so far in this one. Tatum with it. Picked up by Allen. Stolen by Mitchell. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And here's LeVert for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Smart outside. Inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. 1:41 left in the fourth. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. And he lobs it up top. And Mitchell with the slam.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots, Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
Outside, Brown gets the 3 ball to go. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell.
A leader on this team. These guys trust him.
And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
The previous play is...
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, the head coach of the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. He told them, quote, "This next stretch could determine the outcome. We can't afford to make a good play on one end and then a bad play on the other end. We need consistency, and we need to stay focused. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both free throws good for Mitchell.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
LeVert goes against Tatum. Williams, a screen on LeVert. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Mitchell against Brown. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Count it!
Wow, you can see Mobley just growing over time, accepting these responsibilities in this big moment.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Williams on the wing. LeVert goes against Tatum. Pass to Smart. Back to Tatum. Oh, rejected by Allen.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. For the win! Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so it's Boston.